The greenhouse for me actually, when I come to Torino, to live in this greenhouse, I have two very new experience when I was living in here. First is, I think, is about the city. The position of the greenhouse in Torino, the center of Torino. The city, I think, is totally different from the city I live in Hong Kong. And the second thing is, I think living in this greenhouse for my life, I need to learn about how to live again in the city. For example, if it's cloudy, I won't have enough electricity in the house, then I need to sleep early, like a caveman. Yeah, actually, two things happen together. I need to adapt the city life of Torino, and at the same time, I need to adapt the life inside this house. And so at the beginning, actually, the people around there is not my concern. But afterward, you will feel that people was actually feel very interested on this house, especially this position. People must pass through this road, so they find there's something like that here. Maybe they will ask, "Oh, what is this?" If you live in the streets like here, you must be one person who is very easy to be focused by other people, because this is in the center of a public area. And you live in a greenhouse, you can see the building around me is gray and pale yellow. So it's very easy you are focused by other people. I can't sleep until 5 o'clock all the time. So even though I face sometimes no energy, sometimes face through something dangerous, I think it is part of my experience living here. If I don't have this experience, I think I don't have any inspiration, or I don't have any difference between I live in here or live in an apartment inside the building. So before I come to Torino, I try to don't learn anything or don't read anything about Torino. I want to be there and then have a first feeling that and start to this first feeling to learn about the city here. And yeah, actually I feel that I was a success, because when I was there first day inside the city, I really feel that I go to a place I never been. So when I was here, everything is new for me. That is very important for my artwork. For my artwork, you can see that there are 3 groups of artwork. Yeah. The first group of artwork is based on my observation in the city, the street, and the building. I find that everything is very regular and have a very strong pattern. And have a very strong feeling for me is especially I live in the center of the city, I was very difficult to get lost. So I find that when I try to lost, actually I'm walking, for example, one direction going out, what I saw is very different from just in the center. So I have a very complete picture about the Torino. And at the same time, actually this artwork is a game. I think it is a game to play with the designer of the city. Everyone wants to survive, right? So when you feel dangerous, you will go away. But in this art world is you are trying to touch the dangerous actually. You try to be lost. After you lost, you will be dangerous. So you at the same time is playing with your basic survival instinct, yeah, something like that. And when some moment I walking in some dangerous path, I need to decide I go or not go. At that moment, I think the feeling in my heart, I have a very strong feeling about I was here at that moment. I was exist. If you read my description in this pursuit project, 4 projects I all quite failed. But actually, at the last project, I'm really lost. The last project is I tried a lot of ways to get lost, but I still can coming back. And the last way I do is I take a bus randomly outside here and get inside and then close my eye until it arrives at the terminal. And then I do it again in the terminal, select one more bus randomly, and then go forward again to the terminal 3 times. And after actually at the bus, the feeling I feel really lost because you don't know where you are going to go. And the experience is the last project I done is I take a bus and I open my eye, but I know that the bus is going through some way, it's really far away. It's quite dangerous that area. I don't use map and I don't ask anyone. In Hong Kong, we don't have such a thing, have this history. And I will have a lot of thinking for how they make it and how many years ago they do it and why this shape coming out, especially about the geometrical form. I don't have a clear reason why they come about, but I just think that if I do this artwork, I take some water from here and then I put this water from the top of the triangle to the river. This horizontal line of river meet this vertical line of water meet the horizontal line of river. For me, it's very amazing at that moment, especially they are the same length of the triangle. When I'm walking along the river, I observe a lot of things. One day at the end of the bridge there's a river at the other end of the bridge there's a stone. Actually, this column of the stone is everywhere. But that stone was pushed by someone into the water. And when it was in the water, because the water is always flowing in this direction and always in the almost same level, but the stone is never moved. It's always been there. And I saw a shape there above the water. I think it never changed, this shape. It's always the same. So I want to make a relationship with this stone, and I keep some water at the side of the shape, and then more and more the shape becomes smaller until it disappears. But you can see this shape from the water become a line and then become disappear. I think that basically the first thing is in artist's mind or in artist's eye, they're looking at other artists' artwork. They are very different from the curator. And because they have the experience of making artwork and the process of making artwork, this is very important when I try to apply this residence in Torino, because I know it is something made by the artist. So I was very interested to experience this bit with the other artists, see what happened with going forward.